Hi, parents. Good evening. I'm Mr. Biezad. This is AP Macroeconomics and Government. If you're in the wrong place, then by all means, just log out and go find where you're supposed to be. So, your son or daughter is a senior. Woohoo! That's super exciting. We're adults. We're going to be adults soon. I don't know why that's exciting to them. Being a senior, I understand that. But being an adult, I didn't have a problem with my teenage years. Anyway, so here we go. Your son or daughter is going to log into Canvas. They're going to show up eventually on their dashboard. It looks something like this. They'll click on the one that says AP Macro, this class, and it'll come here. It's class time. What do I do? How do I log in? All they have to do is they click anywhere on this banner, and it opens a Zoom. If at any point during the day you have questions and you want to Zoom, if I'm not in class, I will absolutely Zoom with you. Feel free. You can click that button. You can Zoom too. If you don't want to do that and you just want to have you just want to send me an email, there it is, SBIEZAD@AUHSDschools.org. I am open-minded. I will happily have a conversation with you. Some people have emailed me. That's great. I admire the enthusiasm. So they log in, they click, I let them in, they get put into a waiting room, they sit there, and eventually I get to them, I let them in. Once I let them in, while I'm letting in other people, they come here and they've been told they go to whatever it is. Let's say today is Tuesday, they go or Wednesday. They come here, they click on the agenda. Here's the agenda, and they know this is what they're supposed to work on. No coaching, nothing from me. They just come here. Normally, it'll be probably an article. It'll be something to read and respond, or maybe talk about with a partner in another group. If I can figure out how to do that before I get in, I don't know if that's an option. But ultimately, they're going to put their thoughts on a piece of paper while I'm taking attendance and while we're getting ready to go. This was just a quick video on what does it mean to be left wing and what does it mean to be right wing. So we could have a conversation about where they fit on that particular spectrum. The one thing that is most important to me, that at the end of this class, aside from all the government that we learned and how it works and all those other things, apparently it doesn't really matter because I don't think our government actually knows how it's supposed to work. But hopefully your son or daughter will get out of here and they will learn that. AP Macroeconomics, we're going to fit that into that. That's first semester. It is going to extend into second semester. I just don't see how we can do it appropriately and well enough in this format, in a distance learning format, without doing that. So it's all going to get mixed together. But if they get out of here understanding how to do a budget, and how to have a conversation with someone that they disagree with, and understand that, hey, you can be right, and he can be right, or she can be right, and we can still get along, and we believe something completely different. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, so here we are. They do that. The agenda is going to be right here. This is going to be everything that we're doing today. It might be an assignment. Most of what we did, we walked through this. Things are going really slow right now because we're trying to figure out. It's a learning curve. I had everything ready to go. I was good to go. I had all my mock assignments. I had practiced. I had sort of practice grading. It's really hard when you don't have any students to grade. And then Monday comes along and boom, all of it's gone. And I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. And literally, okay, from the ground up, let's try it again. Everybody got a notebook, right? Okay, so grading. So how do grades work? We go to modules, and here's the syllabus. This kind of breaks down the whole syllabus. This is the AP macro objectives. They're all in here. I'm not going to go through them specifically. I do want to talk about grading a little bit. This is broken down the way the AP exam will be broken down. In our book, section 1 is chapter 1. Section 2, I believe, is chapter 2. There's some mixing and matching with these sections. The AP exam, I think, combines sections 3 and 4 into one chapter. I've got it broken down, and we'll cover that as we go through the semester. One of the things that will be confusing, and I've told this to your students numerous times, the book. The book calls a section of a chapter a module, and what we're in right now has modules, but they're different. So, without trying to get wrapped up in the semantics of all of it, we will try to do one macroeconomic module a day, a block period. So there'll be two a week. That's pretty much going to be the extent of the actual homework that I give. They may have other homework, but most of the stuff that we do, I want to be able to get done in that class period. This is an AP class, so there's going to be some outside of that, but most of that hopefully is going to be, hey, read the module for next class so we can go over it. If you have questions, we don't have to spend a whole lot of time talking about the things that you all understand already, and we can talk about the things that you don't. This is a very, very difficult medium. I know it's hard for me. It's hard for students. It's hard for my children. So hopefully we can use this time productively. Synchronous learning kind of looks like this. There's going to be a lot of breakdowns. If we go to the home page, here we are again. Sorry, let me back up a little bit. What does a Monday look like? A Monday looks like this. Hopefully this is going to be all updated. At the end of the week, this gets moved. All of this information is also here. This is the same stuff. It gets moved to right here. It'll be right here. So week 1 will be on the bottom. Week 2 would be next. That's so if you miss something, there it is right there. You can come in. Everything is right there. It's linked in Canvas. It's good to go. This green area, this green section, that's what we're doing this particular week. Tests. We talked about tests a little bit. No, I didn't talk about tests. I talked about grade breakdowns. Tests are worth 65. Tests and assessments are worth 65% of the grade. I apologize. 90, 80, 70, 60. And here it is. So 65% is going to be quizzes and unit exams, and then problem sets and discussions in classwork. That's 35%. That's straight out of the student handbook. A lot of the discussion stuff I mix in as assessments. But all tests, if you take the test on the day that I give it, you can always make it up. You will end up with the new grade, but if you don't really feel like you did a good job, you can make up the test. And one last thing, let's see, what does synchronous learning look like? Synchronous learning looks like this. I don't go as fast. I go extremely slow. But again, it's me breaking students out into smaller groups, having a conversation, talking about it, coming back together, sharing with everybody so you can see the different opinions and the different ideas in the classroom. One of the big things that I do also in economics that we will be doing, even though it's not on the AP test, will be personal budgets. I'm big on that. If you never get into debt, you'll never have to worry about getting out of debt. I know sometimes that's difficult, especially with the cost of higher education these days, but some things are unavoidable. Asynchronous learning. The plan is to do short mini lessons, like 5 minutes at a time. Here's a lecture. Watch it outside of class, kind of the flipped classroom. Watch it first. Come to class with your questions. Good to go. Again, my contact information, sbiezad@auhsdschools.org. I know there is a lot of things that I did not cover, but I'm running out of time here, so I want to respect your time. And go Mats! Congratulations on 2021. Give your kids a big hug. This is a big year. We don't want them to grow up, but we can't stop it. And I hope to see all of you in person before Christmas or before the holidays. Thank you.